Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well in these dark times as best that you can. What you're about to hear is from November. It's the Cannock Court Administrative Manager. You'll be hearing her, listen to what she says. She'll be giving a lame excuse for not supplying me an email. That is really important, even though you'll hear her say that she isn't. She'll state that this case has been brought about because I'm in arrears and I haven't been paying my bills, which is completely lie. I've paid this bill and discharged it under the bills of exchange. So I have paid this bill. What you're about to hear is the court's complicit in all this with the bailiff company. It's just around the £66. £66 a time. This is what they earn. And all this, they do this to, not just to me. I'm just showing you what they do to me. I can defend myself to a point. But what you're about to see soon is, now Engage is doing this to me in secret. They ain't going to make the same mistake they made last time, allowing me to contest it. So what they're going to do is, sooner or later, you'll see them outside there with all the police and the bailiffs and the dogs, that they said they're sending a dog handler, and all other kinds of things, which will be fun because drilling the locks ain't going to get you in here. You're physically going to have to smash my door down, and I'm quite prepared for that, so bring it on, Engage. Go ahead with your illegal and corrupt courts. Oh, anyway, enjoy. Have a listen. Good morning, Deborah Clay. How are you today?
I'm alright, how are you?
As usual, stuck in the house, locked behind locked doors.
Yeah, very unfortunate, isn't it?
Well, it's not unfortunate, it's deliberate. Any updates, or you didn't send me that email you said you was going to send me the other day?
Okay, I can send it to you after we've had the conversation then.
Yeah, that's all right, but are you definitely going to be sending me, because you said you sent it me the other day and you haven't sent it, you see, so should I need to be sending a subject access request, or...
No, I can send you the email that I received from Engage, that's fine.
Why didn't you send it me the other day?
I'm sorry, I apologise.
No, I know that, but why?
No particular reason, I apologise.
No, I know that you've apologised, I'm just trying to...
I forgot.
How can you forget? This is. I don't mean to be funny, but this is what I mean by shenanigans going on in your office. You promised, you're the manager, the head of the office, you promised to send me an email. I waited for it, sitting there waiting for it to come. Nothing for 2 days. It's really not, and I've got mental health issues. It's like I said, that's another thing that I'm just trying to point out. It's I don't know what to say.
I understand. The email wouldn't help you in any way. All it is a copy of what you've already seen.
Well, how have you gotten the name Stacey Birtwhistle then?
Sorry, say that again.
When I rung up, I I spoke to Patricia, and she says it's Stacey Birtwhistle of Engage Services.
All right, she actually sent the email, but just sending attachments that you'd actually sent to them.
So
that's all it is.
So can you explain to me how this court case has been brought about by a piece of paper?
It isn't a court case. It isn't a court case yet, Mr.
Well, you said it's a contested.
Can I just perhaps say to you my understanding of what's gone on, because I spoke to Engage after I'd spoken to you on Wednesday.
And they spoke to you, did they?
Well, I've got a telephone number for them, yes. So
I've got a telephone number for them. I've got 2 telephone numbers for them and 3 emails, and still they won't speak to me about it in the case.
I can't comment on that, can I? All I can tell you is what I actually did on Wednesday.
All it is like, because I'm bringing the case against you, and a civil case is a court of record and a court of all these transcripts that'll be in front of him, you see. And you've just told me that Engage Services will speak to you, but they won't speak to me.
Well, I don't know why. I don't know why you haven't been able to speak to them. All I can tell you is what I've actually done. So I've gained some information from Engage, which they've explained to me that there's been some arrears on payments for electricity, which is why they've actually applied for a warrant to enter the premises to put in a prepaid meter.
Under the 1954 Escape of Gas Act, correct?
I have no idea. Like I told you, I'm not qualified.
See, what it is
so from an admin perspective, this is all I can tell you, Mr. So they've applied for a warrant to enter the premises to put in a prepaid meter. And alongside that, they've sent you the correspondence if you want to contest that. You obviously do want to contest it, so you send back correspondence to them saying that you want to go to Cannock Magistrates Court and contest the fact that they want to enter your premises.
So the problem you've got there is you've just admitted there exactly what I've been trying to say. This is what I'm saying, you haven't done due diligence in your office, because the 1954 Escape of Gas Act, and I've attached it to the form that you've got. You might want to read it nowhere, if you could point out the section in that act that says you can apply for the Escape of Gas Act, and it's a gas act, a criminal act, to fit a pre-payment meter in a monetary issue for a criminal charge.
I can't comment on that, can I, Mr.
Well, can I speak to the court manager then? This Joanna, please.
But she's not going to tell you any different. She doesn't have any facts.
Well, why do you speak for the court manager now?
Sorry?
Do you speak for the court manager?
No, I don't know.
See, the problem I've got
She's not going to be able to tell you any more because I'm the person that's dealing with this query and I've spoken to Engage.
So you're the one
I've
responsible...
also spoken to the Deputy Justice Clerk today
Yes.
to actually get a court hearing date for you so you can go and contest the application.
Yes.
So I can put you through to Mrs. McPhee, that is fine, but she won't tell you any different than what I'm telling you now. I am trying to help you.
It doesn't feel like you're trying to help me because you just, like I said, you're responsible for what goes on in your office, and I've explained to you, you telling me that a court case has been brought about by an email that you won't send me.
No, we haven't had a court case yet.
So
There isn't a court case.
There's an application for a court case, isn't there? You said it's a contested case. So
You're contesting.
All cases are contested unless you're pleading guilty. So what? I don't know what you mean.
Talking about yours, though, aren't we, Mister? You're contesting the actual entering of your premises. That's what you're contesting.
Oh, well, I'm contesting a lot more than that. I'm contesting that you're using.
And you'll have to go before the court.
Yes.
And speak to the magistrates.
Yes.
And put your point of view forward.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
All I can do for you is arrange a court hearing date.
Do you have a date?
Sorry?
Do you have a date?
Do I have a date?
Yes.
Yes, I've got 3 dates for you.
3 dates? Oh, I've got 3 cases.
No, I'm giving you options in case you can't make one of the dates.
Oh, just give me the date, please.
It's either the 18th, the 19th, or the 20th of November.
Let me just check my calendar. And there's going to be no, you can assure me there'll be no court action. I won't open my curtains and there'll be bailiffs.
No, nothing can happen until this goes to court.
Yeah. Which court will this be? Will this be the criminal court?
This will be Cannock Magistrates Court, yeah. What you've opted for.
I just want to confirm that I'm in a criminal court to fit a pre-payment meter. Can you confirm that? For the gas issue?
Cannock Magistrates Court.
Yeah, I'm just saying, can you, well, you obviously must have some paperwork in front of you or something. Can you confirm, like, what warrant are they applying for, please?
I'm not applying for the warrants.
No.
Engage are applying for a warrant. Warrant to enter the premises.
What warrant is that, please?
Where you live.
What warrant is it, please?
I don't know what warrant it is. I would imagine.
Well, so the point I'm trying to get is, I'm asking you, how has this court case been brought about? You're telling me that we've got an email...
We haven't got a court case yet. This is what we're trying to arrange. And it's been brought about by the fact that you're in arrears with your electricity bill.
What, for a gas issue?
The electric company would like to actually obtain that money.
That's a civil matter. That's contested.
We hear civil matters.
You hear civil matters? Yeah. So it's
we hear all different types of matters.
Do you?
Court.
So
including family and civil matters.
You hear family matters?
Criminal matters, yes.
So is this? Can you confirm? Is this a civil case or a criminal case?
It's a civil case.
So it's a civil case, but I'm in a criminal court. So the jurisdiction of this court, will it be civil, which is I'll be able to use the bills of exchange, which is what I've paid the bill with. Is this going to be a civil case or is it going to be a criminal case? Because the 1954 Act is criminal, isn't it?
I'm not legally qualified, so I can't comment on that.
Well, the point I'm trying to make is, you just said it's a civil case and you've just confirmed that it's a civil case, but I'm in court for a criminal matter.
All I can do for you is arrange a court hearing date for you to attend and inform Engage services that they must attend this hearing as well. That is all I can do.
Brilliant. That's excellent. I'll have that. And Engage services will be there. So a bailiff company's applying for the gas warrant, yeah?
I don't know the details.
Oh, I do. But so what was the dates again, please?
Sorry, say that again.
What was the dates again, please?
It was either the 18th, the 19th,
the 18th.
or the 20th of November.
The 18th will do, the first date.
The 18th?
Yeah.
Okay. So shall we arrange a time?
Yeah.
Be convenient. Just bear with me and I'll just log in for you then, Mr. Would 3:30 be convenient to you?
Say it again.
3:30.
3:30. I'd rather have an earlier one, please.
Well, unfortunately, we already have cases booked in, and I don't want you having to wait around unnecessarily.
It's all right.
We don't have anything booked in at 3:30.
Okay, 3:30 will do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll speak to Engage then and make sure that they're in attendance on that day.
Can you tell me who you were speaking to at Engage, please?
I spoke to a gentleman. I didn't get his name.
So you so how did you know you were speaking to somebody at Engage then?
Because I rang the telephone number that was provided on the email.
And they answered?
Well, it was...
Can I have that telephone number,
It was
please?
an option. It was an automated switchboard.
Oh, and they answered you. So I've sent them, like, they must have, I mean, I'm going to be presenting this evidence in court. I've sent them at least 20, 30 emails. They responded to 2. One was to say, well, we've received your complaint. The other one was to say, we've got no comments on your complaint. So I'd like to know how you're speaking to me, and I can't.
I don't know. I can't answer that,
No, that is not your fault. I understand that's not your fault. So the point I'm trying to make, this email that you've been sent, that you promised that you sent to me, that you didn't send, another email.
Yes.
Can I get the full email, please, with the name Stacey Birtwistle on it, please?
Yes, of course.
Will you definitely be sending me this? Because
as soon as I come off the phone, I'll send it. I'll forward it to you now.
Just like I said, I'm still reporting you to the Ministry of Justice, and I'm still bringing a civil case against you because I believe you're responsible for this.
Okay.
I'm afraid. So you will be hearing from me in the future, Deborah Clay.
Okay, miss. Thank you for your time.
And so it's, let me just confirm this. It's on the 18th at 3:30. You will be sending me the full email with Stacey Birtwistle's name on it.
Yeah, and we'll also send you an email confirming this date and this time.
Yes, please.
Got something from us as well.
But to be fair, I want the email with Stacey. But see what it is. Like I said, either she's liable or you're liable, and she's liable at some point. But so are yourself. You know what I mean? So the point is, I want the email with her name on to say that she's instigated this case. Because as far as I can see, the only paperwork that's brought this case about for a civil case in a criminal court. Why aren't we in a county court? That's a civil court. You know what I mean? So the point I'm trying to make is, it's all very cloak and dagger. How can one document bring a case about a contested? How do you even know it's contested then? How do I know
it's contested?
How do you know the case was contested if you only got the same email, the paperwork that you've gave me?
Because I've got your email that you sent to Engage saying that you want to attend court.
I didn't see can I just clarify something there? Engage Services is not a gas company like you said it was. And I didn't send anything to court. I didn't send that paperwork to Engage Services. I posted that to SSE because I've got no contract with Engage Services. I do no business with them. They're a dodgy, sly company. I sent that to SSE. They then sent it to them.
Who did you send it to?
I sent it to SSE.
SSE, who are they?
I'm an electric company. This is the one who's really been... Tell you what you might understand as well. This one was the exact same one that was withdrawn 5 months ago by SSE, doing exactly the same thing to me. And they had to withdraw that, but your officers have no problem in processing this. That's the problem I've got, you see. That will be my argument. So
I'm assuming SSE have then forwarded it to Engage, which is why the court have heard from it.
They've forwarded it to Engage Services, Deborah, because there's a little thing called Protection from Harassment Act, the 1997 Act, and what it is doing something to somebody twice constitutes a harassment act. And the first time they did it, they had to withdraw the one because I've supplied all the evidence that I've supplied to you. But your office has got no problem in processing the same thing that they've had to withdraw under your watch. That's going to be my argument, you see. So I'd like to know how you can process the same warrant that I have had withdrawn for 5 months ago for a dodgy company because SSE can't apply for it again. So they've used this company, they've used your office, and you're complicit in it. You see, that's my problem. This warrant has already been withdrawn because you've got to understand one thing.
Well, I'm not aware of that, and this office isn't aware.
Well, you will be aware of it. I'm just saying, I don't have any gas here. I don't have any gas. So it isn't
gas, it's electric.
Well, why are you applying for the 1954 Escape of Gas Act? That's what it's called.
No, I can't comment on that because we haven't sent you the correspondence. Engage Services have.
Engage Services haven't sent me anything. Engage Services won't talk to me. And I had to have a 2.5-hour phone call where I was hung up on 3 times with SSE just to find out that this case had been passed to Cannock because I did not know where the case was. They wouldn't tell me.
Well, you're going to have your time in court, aren't you, on the 18th of November, mister, so you can put all this before the bench.
Well, yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thanks, mister.
Okay, so can you please send me that email with her name on, please?